Right then. It's Wednesday the something or other. I've got a grubby lens, never mind. I think it's the 18th of February. It's a Friday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday night. Tuesday night, that's right. And it's just gone 2 AM, 2:05. But look, this weekend was frantic. I was absolutely bloody ballistic. We had three things in Auckland. We had the rugby nines, which is basically nine-a-side rugby, which seems to be taking off. They reckon it's going to be more popular than the 13s. And then we had Eminem, the rapper. He was doing a concert out here at Western Springs, so we were flat out there as well. And on top of that, we had the Chinese Lantern Festival, which for a number of years has been held at at Albert Park in Auckland. But the thing is, because I mean, if you Google Lantern Festival Albert Park Auckland or something like that, you'll get some shots of it. But if the thing is, it's been like it was an $800 night for me on the Saturday night. It was flat out. Friday was like 600. Yeah, because I mean, Auckland had like 200,000 people arrive to attend these events from other parts of the country and even the world. But the thing is, it's like, although the infrastructure coped all right and the people were very well behaved, I logged on Saturday night, late afternoon, and I was like, no, I drove for 12 hours. That's what it was like. I drove for 12 hours. And I might have stopped once or twice for 5 minutes between jobs. But other than that, if I did, there was a hail. Somebody was stopping me. I was driving along with an order, with a passenger. And I'm driving along and I'm getting hail after hail after hail that I just had to drive past. It was flat out. It really was. Mind you, it made up for a crap January, because as you probably know, well, I don't know if you know about Auckland, but in January people go away and I don't know what this turkey's up to. The other half that stays in Auckland are paying off the credit cards. Bunch of Maoris out for a poodle in their car. I wonder what the hell they're up to. Yeah, oh, you're probably thinking the same about me. Anyway, yeah, so it was flat out, it was full on, it was non-stop. Must be beneficiary day, that's why they're out. They're out to get their Benny money so they can go and get a McDonald's. Yeah, it was full on, flat out, boomer night, best night of the year so far. I was $100 short of my nightly record for income. The Friday night, it was a 600 a night. It was, I mean, Kirsten's been flat out during the day. We've had two cruise ships were in town as well, so there was a lot of people that were, you know, they come in and spend a night or two in a hotel in Auckland before they take the cruise out of Auckland, or those that are arriving off the ship, they spend a night or two in Auckland before flying back to wherever they came from. So consequently there was a lot of airport runs as well. Full on flat out stuff. And things have been getting better for the last, since the beginning of February. We're over target for our month, certainly. And that doesn't mean to say we're going to rest on our laurels either. We've got a new car to save up for. We've got a year left on this car, because we keep the cars for 7 years. Apparently you've got to retire them and get another one. So whether I get a new one or a second-hand one is yet up for contention. But I suspect we'll probably get a new one, which means we're going to have to jack up $60,000. Now, there is talk of an outfit called Uber coming to New Zealand. I don't know if you've heard of Uber elsewhere, but they're a premium car market, and they target the higher echelons, if you like. but they've all got to be dark saloons, like black. And I'm even considering, now Uber hasn't set up here, they're about 4 months away, 3 or 4 months away from setting up. And I'm actually considering, instead of staying with who I'm staying with, I'm considering that option as well. Whether I buy a new vehicle to replace what I have, or whether I buy a new vehicle to join another organisation. I don't know. These are things I'm still weighing up. Now, I've got a year to think about before I have a brand new car. I've seen my doctor. It turns out I have osteo in my right knee, and I have a wearing of cartilage, leaving very little left in my left ankle. I may be up for a knee op in a couple of years' time, I don't know, but at the moment it's being managed with pain relief and meds. So, but I'm certainly not doing 2 kilometre walks with the dogs like I might have done at one time. Might have to take up swimming and go to the local swimming pools for exercise and float. That's it really. I had a couple in the car last night. Oh dear, I spoilt their fun. They were smooching before they got in the car. And they got in and they got in the back seat, and it was slobber, pashing away. And then she went and sat on his lap and sort of straddled his lap as we're driving along. And I said, look, folks, honestly, I nearly said there's tissues in the back, but I thought better not. But I actually said, look, folks, I don't really mind what you do in the back of the car, but, you know, it would be remiss of me if I didn't remind you about your seatbelt, especially if we get stopped by the police. But that is a yes, you're absolutely right, driver. Yes, thank you, driver. And then she got off and clipped her seatbelt on, and so did he. Rotten sod. Spoiled their fun. They might have been bloody shagging in the back seat at any time. But I had to mention the seatbelt because otherwise I'd be in the gun for not warning them about their seatbelt. And if they choose not to wear the seatbelt, well, legally it's their problem. I've done what I have to do. So there you are. Other than that, situation normal. Snafu, all fucked up. Yeah. Hello to the Fandamly out in Australia too. It's been bloody hot out here. It's been like 84 degrees in America. I think like 28 degrees. I mean, yesterday when I was yesterday afternoon I was out in the cab. It was the thing on the car had 29 degrees centigrade and 50% humidity, so it's fairly warm. It was humid yesterday. Sorry, it was up to about 80%, I think 70%, 80%. But today it was supposed to be 50% humidity. But there you are. So yeah, I had a full-on weekend. 3 things going on, and there were various functions around too. But be interesting to see how things go this weekend, because I think they reckon the economy is picking up. So we're certainly back to normal, and with the events of last weekend, more than back to normal, because there were a lot of people around in Auckland. And of course, you know, you had the Eminem rapper concert. There was overspill into the pubs and clubs and that sort of thing. We were taking a lot of people home. But old Eminem's got older, isn't he? And I think a lot of his fan base were older people as well. So there you are, they were a little more behaved perhaps than they might otherwise have been. There was a band that was supposed to, I've forgotten the name of it, but they were supposed to accompany him on his tour, or on his visit out here. But but the band were actually banned from entering the country because of the lyrics to do with rape and so forth of women and ill treatment, and the authorities decided that they weren't welcome in this country, so they blocked them entry. Jolly good job too, if you ask me. But they let Eminem in, so there you are. But anyway, I think that's enough waffle. I'll catch you later. Doodaloo.